Okay, everybody, this is Uncle Don. We are today in my kitchen. Welcome to Kingfisher Outdoors. Today we will be making refrigerator pickles. Alright, I'm going to give you two recipes. It's the same recipe twice. I want to run through it the first time very quickly so I can get the people who are impatient. You just want to know how to make them. This is the easiest thing in the world. And then I'll run through it a little bit slower if you want to watch me put all the stuff together. Before I get started though, I just wanted to say please hit like and subscribe if you're interested in any of the stuff I'm doing. And please share this with somebody that has kids maybe, that you want to make easy pickles. Again, these are refrigerator pickles. They're not long term. They don't last a long time. And they won't last a long time in your refrigerator either. So what makes them refrigerator pickles is you put them together, you put them in the fridge, they're ready in 3 days. That's it. There's no boiling of anything. There's no hardcore pickling stuff like my grandmother used to do and my mom used to do, where the whole kitchen's taken over all day and you're sitting there doing it. All right, so let's run through our basic recipe. First thing you're going to need is a cleaning jar and a lid. So get that going. Then you're going to need some spices. The basic pickling spice you need is salt. That's it. So if you want to do just salt, water, and vinegar, you're done. And that's a basic pickle, and it's very delicious. So so fill this up with, put a tablespoon, so put your salt in the bottom. I'm getting ahead of myself. Put your salt in the bottom. The salt you will need is 1 tablespoon for every quart. This is a pint, so it's going to get half a tablespoon, which is a teaspoon. And it can be in the neighborhood, it doesn't have to be exact. Put your vegetables in here. Whatever vegetables you want. I'll get into later what kind of vegetables you can use, but put vegetables in here, then fill it halfway with white vinegar. Then fill it the rest of the way with water. Put the lid on it, put it in the fridge, you're done. Okay, that's it, you're out. So these are very easy to make, and you should be making these. If you have extra vegetables, you should be making these all the time. Don't throw away that end of that pickle or the end of that big cucumber you use to salad or onions or zucchinis or squash. Don't throw them away, put them in a jar with some vinegar, water, and salt. And then there'll be delicious snacks later. There's other spices you can use. I'll get into that. So anyway, so let's move on to just a slower. We're going to take a breather here, and I'm going to make some pickles right in front of you. Today I'm using cucumbers, so I will be putting dill, the spiced dill in here, and I'm using my favorite cucumbers first, which are out of somebody's garden. I didn't have a garden this year. If you have kids, this is a very good kitchen project for them to start on, boys or girls. If they like pickles, or they just like making stuff, or they're sitting around bored, then just get them in the kitchen making these. Show them how to do it once, and they should be able to get it. I did this with my English class. I had a small group English class a few times, and we made pickles. And you might ask, what do pickles have to do with English, Uncle Don? Well, here they don't necessarily, but you have to you have to communicate about almost everything in your life. The better you communicate, the more money you're going to make, let's be honest. Okay, the better you're going to get around with people and that kind of stuff. So we made pickles, and then I had them write down the directions on how they made these pickles. And then they had to write reviews had to review each other's pickles, which was fun. It was fun for them to do, and they had to be nice about it, not too rude about it. But everybody's pickles tasted good. So I got my vegetables in here. I just put in 2 slices, maybe 3. Let's make this. I'm gonna do the rest of this jalapeno part that I cut up. So put some jalapeno peppers in here. We've got salt, got jalapeno peppers. Let's do about 3/4 of a teaspoon of dill. That looks like that's too much here. Of dill. So I've got salt, I've got dill, and I like garlic. I've only got 1 little piece of garlic left from my other video. So I've got garlic there. So my vegetables are in. You can use garlic powder, which I don't recommend unless it's the winter time and you can't really get garlic. It's fine. It's uglier. It doesn't look as good. But that's all you got. Use it. And normally, if I don't have fresh garlic, I'll put in the chopped up garlic you get in a jar. And I like the roasted garlic. That's pretty good. So I've got. I do not have my salt in here. Thank you for reminding me. Whoever reminded me of that. Okay. There's my salt. So I have salt, garlic, dill, and jalapenos in these cucumbers. If you want something delicious, then try some zucchini. If you have zucchinis in your garden or yellow squash, cut up a bunch of spears, jam them in a jar with some salt and vinegar and other spices. Man, they are good. They make just as good pickles as cucumbers. They taste a little bit differently, but they are delicious snacking. Again, you can tell your kids to come in there and go in the kitchen, boys. Go in the kitchen, boys, and make me some pickles while I watch my stories. Y'all know what stories are. They're soap operas my grandmother used to watch. Alright, so I filled my jar of cucumbers halfway, a little bit more with vinegar. Like I said, the solution is not exact. And you can change it for next time if you want to. Got my lid on there. Alright, these are our refrigerator pickles. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator door so they agitate. This will be good on the barbecue I like to make. When I make barbecue, pulled pork barbecue sandwiches, those sort of things, people almost all the time, they like my pickles as much as they like the barbecue. And I make pretty decent barbecue. It's my favorite. So there we are, making this. Last thing I want to tell you is this, just advice in life. So most people are happiest when they are teaching or when they are learning about something that they enjoy. Or doing it too, but even then, once you do something you like a long time, it can be a little bit boring. So what makes it more fun? Teaching somebody else or learning new things about that hobby, that subject in school, whatever it is, and there's all sorts of things. If you look on YouTube, there's a lot of categories of things people enjoy doing. So for that reason, most people are happier when they're teaching or learning. And so stay curious. Curious people are usually nicer than people who think they know everything. Let's just be honest. Okay, so this is Uncle Don signing off with Kingfisher Outdoors. It was good talking to you. Have a good one.